Tran, Francesca Macias, and Austin. Our first guest today is Samuel Tran. Hi, Sam.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Hello, Sam. I understand that you have personal experience dealing with water scarcity.
Yes. On a recent trip to Africa, I saw that many people were living without the basic human needs. One of the most striking issues was the lack of water. In fact, there were currently 358 million people without water in Africa. And in the whole world, there's about 750 million people without water. And Africa's citizens consist of almost half of the people without water worldwide.
Wow, that's a lot of people. Please tell us more.
Rainfall has been really infrequent lately, and the water there is mainly contaminated or unsafe to drink. But this is not the only problem in Africa. The problem is in many places. However, contamination isn't the problem, and is rather just a lack of rainfall and an overuse of water.
So how could we fix this problem?
Well, I can answer that.
Okay, Austin. So how could we, as a society, fix the growing water shortage?
Well, there are many simple solutions that everyone has probably heard of, like saving water by taking shorter showers, turning off the water when you brush your teeth, and etc. It's nothing that people haven't heard of before, but the real problem is just the ignorance towards actually solving the problem.
How so?
Well, everyone has heard of the solutions, but it's pretty evident that many people are not actually doing what they are told of. So if people were to stop being selfish and think of the people desperately in need of water, the problem could be solved very easily. But there is still a lack of rainfall. The smarter use of water will not automatically solve every problem, but it will help to ensure that until we do get more rainfall, water levels would stay relatively the same rather than dropping down.
That makes a lot of sense, and that does answer a lot of questions as to why we keep getting in more water debt.
This answers the main question to ask you why you should care.
Come again?
Well, we all act baffled to ask why our water supply is low, and the reason why is because we are the problem. So why should you care? We cannot solve water scarcity without everyone's help, and if everyone were to save water, we could easily solve this problem. Unfortunately, there's not much more we can do as to spreading awareness to water scarcity. You would think that basically everyone on this planet knows of the problem. Children at young ages are taught in their classes, and adults everywhere know that people go without water.
Is there any solution you can offer?
Well, if governments would have reward systems for households who use minimal amount of water, then people would be more willing to conserve water. However, people in underdeveloped countries would not be able to do this due to their poor economies. But this just goes to show that many people would only do right if there was a reward.
Then, is there any possible actions that the underdeveloped countries could take to help prevent the lowering of water supplies?
Well, that question can only be answered in the future, but I think that if it starts with us, who have such a great impact on the rest of the world, we can definitely start solving this problem.
That's it for this episode of Why You Should Care. I'm Rebecca Arteaga. Stay classy, Mission Viejo.
It's a really big world out there.